Good evening. Just a short video regarding some news from United about their hiring. This is what we predicted in the past, and out of a poorly run company to openly discriminate. Um, it's head scratching why you would do that. It doesn't make you money, and the moral argument is a tie at best. So it's just a poorly run company. They had a cockpit breach that never should have happened. And we've had previous videos of what happened there. Um, Very poorly run, buying oil at high prices. Not well run from a customer service standpoint. Their only claim to fame would probably be their has been. Um, just a complete disgrace. I take the train now anytime I can, and I actually look forward to that. So the extremely poor run company, top to bottom. So basically, you have them saying that the half of their pilot group, they want to have women or people of color, which fits in line with the liberal idiotic agenda, which gets people nowhere. Basically, it's a shrink to growth strategy, which always is a losing bet. Um, the reason for this is unknown. You wouldn't want to um, try and appease to half your customers, so that would just basically shrink your company down. Have somebody take some other form of transportation, driving, not going, taking the train, even taking maybe Greyhound or a boat. So it's just not good for any company you get involved in politics. Um, United, I think, will face some competitive pressures based on this and some other strategies. Um, and one thing unique, I think, to the aviation industry, not just United, is the fact that a lot of companies will kind of learn from your mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but you learn from it. You don't do that again. But for some reason with the airlines, they kind of double down on that, which is head scratching. Why you would keep doing something that doesn't work. So that's kind of, we're going to wrap up the first section. It's just shrinking down. Like the Democratic Party, they're not converting anybody with sports. Hollywood, people in the theaters shrinking, people with sporting events shrinking. So it doesn't convert anyone. You're just taking a snapshot of what's existing of that half. So as you can see on the vote totals, Biden and Trump, all these elections are roughly 50-50, extremely competitive. Bush winning over Gore by, I believe, 538 votes in Florida. So you're not gonna get 65% of the vote. That's just not going to happen. And the second issue would be probably just the political aspect. You're not going to transfer value between people. You can't say we're going to take Warren Buffett's money or his abilities and put that in a female, or put that in a person of color, or take Zuckerberg or Bill Gates or Elon Musk's money and put that in a woman or a person of color. It just doesn't work. And the Democrats, I think, have done a good job of creating that illusion. And that's not doing anything. It's just an illusion. So you're not going to, as a female, you're not going to acquire money from the government. The money's going the other way. And you're not going to get ahead of men if that's your twisted prerogative by voting for a certain person. You have to work or invest to do that. And that shouldn't be your goal in the first place. So that's a losing strategy for anybody to take that approach. You just got to manage what you got and not play those games. So that's our second point, is you can't transfer value. I'm not saying there's not a scenario where women or people of color, I mean, Asians are ahead of whites, and that's where the situation's a complete farce. There is no down the road, somebody was right, somebody was wrong. Right now, that's a complete farce. Asians are ahead of whites. I could care less. Now, then there's a strategy where that the pecking order could change, but it's not going to be rearranged by some politician with a magic wand. Um, it's up to that each individual to um, do what they have to do to trade their abilities for time or money. So yeah, that's the second point is you can't transfer value. And the third point is we touched up on that a little bit would be a female trying to move ahead of a male. That's a basically a incompetent sadistic person who probably won't even go down the right path anyways, even if they were pointed in that direction. So um, just a complete joke for somebody to vote for somebody like this. Um, they're going to continue to do nothing. And it's just an excuse, a lame ass excuse for somebody who's incompetent.